All right, this just in out of college football, where USC star receiver Zachariah Branch is entering the transfer portal. That is the latest from our Matt Zenitz. Now, his brother Zion will be entering the portal as well and is expected to attend this same school. Zachariah was an All-American kick returner last season and tallied just over 500 receiving yards with the Trojans this season. Let's welcome in 24/7 Sports' Chris Hummer to discuss. Chris, I know it's early on. We just got this news that Zachariah Branch is hitting the portal here, but if you could think of teams that have a wide receiver need that could potentially be a good fit, what are some of the top programs that come to mind for you?
I mean, everybody's going to want a receiver like Zachariah Branch. You're talking about a rare thing in college football. He's got 10.3 speed and the 100. He's legitimately one of the fastest humans in the sport. Also one.
All right, so we are having some technical difficulties with Chris Hummer, but if you are just joining us here on CBS Sports HQ, we are following that breaking news where Zachariah Branch, USC star receiver, is officially entering the transfer portal. You can see there notable 2025 transfers from USC, and he is at the top of the list. That's his brother Zion Branch, who is expected to go to the same school wherever Zachariah does go, and again, expected to be one of the most sought-after players in the transfer portal, according to our friends at 24/7 Sports. And 24/7 Sports, wall-to-wall team coverage, recruitment rankings, transfer portal updates, all of the things. Make sure you check out 247sports.com. And let's welcome back Chris Hummer. Chris, we lost you for a minute, but let's get back to business. Talking about teams who, of course, a lot of them are out there that are going to want Zachariah Branch and that type of receiver with that sort of speed. But as you were saying, who are some of the top ones as far as fit that make the most sense?
Yeah, I'd look at a team like Texas. Texas has prioritized speed in the portal the last couple of years at receiver. I think if the right receiver was there, they'd take a look. Ole Miss certainly makes a lot of sense. The Rebels spend big in the portal at receiver, and they've been looking for a #1 target. Alabama's going to look for a receiver. Miami's going to look for a high-profile receiver. I wouldn't be surprised to see a team like Michigan, which desperately needs receivers, make a call. There's going to be a lot of teams that need a receiver of this caliber. Basically, literally any top-tier blue blood that you can think of, maybe except for Ohio State, is going to try to make a call in this mix. Zachariah Branch is that good.
All right, we just had the list that was shown up with all of the guys that were hitting the portal from USC. So overall, how much pressure does this put on Lincoln Riley and his future there at USC, Chris?
Well, I think Lincoln Riley's already aware of the pressure on his future. I mean, there was a report from The Athletic 2 weeks ago that Lincoln Riley's name had emerged in the UCF coaching search. You see that stuff as kind of like looking for, like, as an agent kind of working the back channels a little bit, maybe looking for a parachute to get out of a place potentially. I'm not saying that's the case with Lincoln Riley, but there have been rumors about him the last 12 months and his future around college football, and the losses they've had this offseason have been tough. I mean, if you go down our portal rankings, USC lost one of the top offensive linemen in our rankings, 2 of the top receivers, 1 of the top quarterbacks, 1 of the top running backs. Their defense is still a mess. Like, USC has a long way to go, and they haven't really made any additions so far this portal cycle either. So it has definitely not been a good offseason for Lincoln Riley so far.
Chris, we certainly appreciated joining us here with that big news where USC star receiver Zachariah Branch is hitting the portal. Thanks so much, Chris. And Chris and the crew at 24/7 Sports, they do a fantastic job when it comes to team coverage, recruiting rankings, transfer portal updates, all the needs to know information about all the teams in college. Make sure you check them out at 247sports.com.